just wow. KOHLI does it on his own. What a game. India versus Pakistan. Always a thrilling contest just to watch these teams go at it. It's just amazing. Just a quick rundown. Pakistan lost the toss. India won the toss. India decided to bowl first. Pakistan making 159, the loss of 8 wickets, as you can see. The results, I'm also going to say India win by 4 wickets, but then it was not that simple. It was not that simple as it looks. 160 of 6, and it doesn't even close to tell you the chaos that the game had and everything that it had, basically the emotion, everything, the swing, the pendulum swinging every time they will play, and so on and so forth. Like India starting strong with Arshdeep Singh starting, taking this first wicket in the T20 World Cup. Babar Azam going basically for a duck on the first ball he faced against Arshdeep. But then they steadied their ship. They were pretty. Yeah, they lost quick wickets. They were 2 for 15 in at the end of the 4th over, but then slowly building building a little kind of a momentum in a way, with Iftikhar Ahmed and Shan Masood kind of sticking it out, with both scoring a really nice half centuries, and Shan Masood kind of still not out by the end of the innings. That steadied the ship a little to kind of get to a good partnership. And then they lost again some quick wickets. They were 98 for 5 at the end of the 14th over. But then they finished pretty decently at 159 for 8 at the end of the 20 overs. The pitch was tricky. It was swinging both ways off the in the air as well. So, and the seam bowlers, or the swing bowlers that India had today, Bhuvneshwar Kumar took a wicket. Was pretty economical. I think Arshdeep Singh picking up 3 wickets, Mohammad Shami picking up 1, Hardik Pandya picking 3, Ravichandran Ashwin did not pick any wicket, and Akshar Patel. So nothing more for the spinners in a way, if you can tell, but almost being managed well by the option that India had on the pitch with the bowlers. But then that was just part of the domination in a way that India felt. That of course 159 it would not be that hard to chase, but then the pitch was extremely difficult to bat on. And that started was like from basically the same start as Pakistan had. India started losing wickets pretty on a more regular basis than Pakistan. Pakistan steadied their ship after 2 wickets, but then India kind of had to. The experts needed to be called in. This man and the guy that we have here, this partnership had to kind of save the game in a way, or they're just kind of clinging on to the hopes of that this game will not end as bad as we thought. Couple of scary and crazy moments, but yeah, the pick of KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma along with Surya Kumar and Akshar Patel went pretty quickly. The game was steadied by Virat Kohli, and a great partnership by Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya to kind of steady the ship for India to move forward, and actually a more than 100-run partnership to get them to basically. Hardik Pandya was out in the last over. Like he played an amazing innings, but then it was Virat Kohli who kind of pushed on completely, pushed Pakistan to kind of the limits, but also kind of taking the game in the last over, where India needed 16 runs. First ball, he's out. First ball, Hardik Pandya is out. Then a no ball and a 6. It gets to around and a wide as well, then followed, and then it goes to 6 runs in 3 balls. Then it's a free hit as well. Kohli gets bowled or misses, or the ball hits his stump, but it's a free hit, so it doesn't count. The ball runs towards the boundary, and they run 3 runs with Dinesh Karthik and Virat Kohli. And then it's 3 for 3, where then Dinesh Karthik. Yeah, there's 3 for 3, and then Dinesh Karthik is out, is stumped. So it's then 3 for 2. Then it's and then Ashwin comes in. Then it's 2 for 2 basically, and then Ashwin comes in, and then it's 1 for 1. There's a wide ball and 1 for 1. And Ashwin just kind of easy that kind of picks it up over right mid wicket area and gets the win for India. These are not how scripts are written. If somebody would have told me this is how the game would have ended, I would not have believed them in very different stages. But then Virat Kohli, take a bow. What an innings with the pressure. 92,000 fans, absolutely berserk noise and the pressure that this game has. Of course, Pakistan will kind of take the positives with their at least players kind of in the middle order kind of getting some form. It's a long tournament. It's not something that kind of ends pretty soon. It just kind of allows everybody to kind of take a breather. Also the main thing is to kind of come to the point that they can push things through for the next games that they have. The table as it stands right now from Group 1, New Zealand and Sri Lanka are at the top, with India and India and Pakistan only played the teams that have played right now from their Group 2. There are some nice games coming up with basically Bangladesh now playing Netherlands and South Africa playing Zimbabwe. That'll be very interesting to see. But then coming back to the game, India versus Pakistan, beautiful game, delivered on all occasions the way it was supposed to be. And like, of course, as an Indian fan, I would have wanted India to kind of win more smoothly. But then these games are never kind of predictable. It always to the end. It could have swung any which way by the end of it. I think India just got by some really putting the bowlers under pressure and taking the game to the last over, which I don't think anybody from the Pakistan side would have expected, given the margin that they have, and also 6 balls, 16 runs. It almost feels very comfortable. And also losing Hardik Pandya in the first ball. But then Virat Kohli gets the 6 that it's needed to kind of get the scores down. It is perfect. It worked perfectly in the favor of India at the end of it. But then looking forward to seeing the further games. Let me know what you thought. Where were you? How do you feel about this game? Did you watch it with your friends and family, or were you at a bar or enjoying somewhere? And this was a perfect Diwali gift as well, coming through from King Kohli. He's had a tough time, but it's so nice to see that Virat Kohli is back and kicking for India, and Hardik Pandya has found form as well. The bowlers are taking. I'm really excited to see how India progresses in the T20 World Cup. Do like, share, and subscribe, and go on Instagram with Sports with Monga. That's the handle. We do keep sharing more shots or reels there as well. Do keep supporting the channel, and I see you in the next one.